Okay, we're on.
All right, so last time, you guys had hatched a plan of how you were going to attack said manor and get in and rescue the kiddos. As Bamsis was being worked through and a reconnaissance was arranged, Slate went into the undercroft, discovered some pretty nasty creatures, came back out and said, holy shit. Y'all went in, foot stomped some creatures, found some otherly world entities and magic infused in the place, and found 4 kids. However, the kids seem to be under some sort of spell, in part of some state, thrall. Something's controlling them. They don't have control of their actions, and they seem to be digging. You explore the whole compound, saw somewhere where they're digging. Somebody's detect magic finally procced at the very edge of some of the rubble, and decided to use her badgers to clear through a tunnel to the backmost room, and found what Birchstorm could understand to be a teleportation circle with a console. Now you guys have been trying to figure this out.
Yep. Sounds right. Oh. Where the fuck are we?
I need the right music for this. Okay, so to try to help you
You cut out. What? Woo.
to help you all kind of out, and we're gonna redo this.
That looks
The
cool.
statue with the plate and the gem affixed into it looks something like this. When the plate was touched, it floated away from the statue. The gem started to glow, and the gem on the pedestal in the middle of the room, in like the convict circle, also begun to glow. I think what everybody kind of got lost on is how that happened. So here's my little sketch. You'll see the top left is like kind of the overview of the statue with the circle. And then the top right is the plate and the gem blown up to show you like how the plate had like these geometry shapes and lines all in like a random undiscernible pattern on it etched into the brass. Now, when the plate was touched, now we're looking at the bottom, the plate part of this thing floated away from the statue. So the gem in the middle is still fixed on this part of the rest of the statue. The gem is glowing, and the plate is now hovering on its own. Uh, the lines in it are kind of glowing, and you can spin the plate left or right. It cannot be pulled any further from the statue. It's only floating like 2 inches away from its original position, but it's just kind of floating there. And every time you spin this plate, you guys can hear machinations and reverberations all around the room, like suddenly pick up, go really loud. And when the plate stops, the reverberation goes to like a low hum, as if like something larger around this room is working with this console. Also, when you begun to spun it, the gem started blinking, and when it came to a resting spot, the gem would blink and then go to a steady blink. Does everybody kind of now have a better picture of that?
Yeah,
Or
I
not?
thought that the plate was perpendicular to the ground.
Ah, no, it was perpendicular to the statue the whole time.
Yeah, so that changes everything for me.
Okay. So, before I pass the light over to you, mind you, the kids were trying to get into the room and interact with this at the same time. 3 of the kids have been grabbed by the captain, Arn, and Birchstorm. One of the kids got past Slate, and Cat had to interfere. So, Prim has summoned her bestial spirit. Also, in attempts, Alex, Prim, and I guess Slate are all in the room with the statue, the convict circle, the 2 gems, and with the reverberations all the way around you. We know that both Prim and Alex are being talked to by some entity calling itself Yog Sototh, and has been very worrying and very pressing in, does this work? Is this the way out for him? Right. And now I will pass the light over to the ones inside the portal room. So Alex, Primrose, and Slate. With Slate being AFK.
So can I push the plate back against the statue?
You can. As you push the plate up against the statue, the emerald glows very, very bright, and suddenly a green line shoots out from the statue's emerald and connects to the emerald in the pedestal as it blinks once. And it's a whole line, and the 2 gems. It blinks once. It blinks twice. The ring, or the line, suddenly opens up and forms a ring. The entire perimeter of this room. The gems, the line, the ring now surrounding the room, and Cat, Alex, Primrose, Slate, a kid, and a bestial spirit. Blinks a 3rd time.
I feel like doing this with
I'm
Slate
pausing
in the
for
room.
dramatic effect if you guys want to do anything, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like having Slate. I just want to push Slate out because he's AFK.
I'm going
Blinks.
to try to push the kid out just in case.
All right.
That might be our only communication with this thing to figure out if this is actually where we're supposed to go.
I'll need an athletic check from Primrose to push the kid out.
All right. I need information. Athletics. Wish me luck. Where is it? How'd I do? Not good. Fuck. All right. Have a good day, plaintive.
Ooh, it meets, it beats. You were successfully able to push the kid out of the room past the line.
Good. We gonna die. Well, okay. I'm gonna get my bestial spirit to move in.
The whole circle though is like around this whole, like at the perimeter of this whole room. So
Yep, just in case.
It's going to blink a 4th time. Bridgestorm, Arns, Mask. Is there anything you want to do? Say, call out, anything?
There you go.
Get out of the circle!
You're welcome.
I'm scared.
The line,
jump.
The gems, the circle, blink a 5th time. On the peak of the blink of the brightness, from the outside perimeter circle, it shoots towards the middle of the diamond, or the middle of the room where the emerald is, a sheet of green light, bisecting all 4 of you in the room in half. As on the outside of as the 2 of you and the bestial spirit and cat are immediately then blinded by green light,
Great.
everybody on the outside of the room sees this green light cut you in half and watches your bottom half fall up and your top half fall in and completely disappear. I'm taking a Slate moving forward. He's jumping into said circle.
Well, they did.
What you doing, Slate?
He's mad because I pushed him out.
He's making his way.
We're so
The
done.
light subsides. All 3 are gone. The bestial spirit V1 cat's gone. The light immediately gets sucked back, like subsides into the center gem. The line just retracts back into the statue, and everything goes quiet here in the chamber.
Fuck.
Mask, Ard, Bridgestorm.
I'm dead.
Wow. That cleans that up. We've successfully completed the mission. Time to go.
Take care of the kids.
No, the mission is over. You guys have saved them. Come with me, small bean. I guide the beans out. Come on.
Come with us, children. We'll put you to work on a non-slavery farm.
Jesus
Need
Christ.
the 3 of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What if I'd rather use dexterity?
No.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about dexterity?
All right. All right.
Pretty okay.
Not the worst rolls we've ever had. My eyes.
Me too. That's
I don't know why it rolled 3 times.
Blank spot.
Rob,
Good.
me too,
That
son.
bodes well.
Need you to.
Jesus Christ.
Wisdom.
The dex save.
Wow.
Yeah, let me do
In
the
lieu of
thing.
wisdom, watch this salsa. Ooh.
That's the one spicy.
Oh, see, that's... Yep, that's not dexterity.
So as Birchstorm is trying to get a whole handle of these thrall-like children, Mask, in the darkest corner reaches of your mind, a voice wiggles its way in there and says in your head, "Did it work?"
No.
Where are the other 2?
Dead, probably.
I don't know. What other two? Oh, you I know. They
Man,
didn't
we
fall,
meant that much to you, huh?
they didn't fall victim to your bullshit.
Did they find a way away?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Does it work?
No.
We must keep trying. As all 4 kids go, must keep trying. And the kid starts to walk into the empty room now.
No. So close to those
What do you
10
do?
squats worth of points. Thanks, Brawler.
Fucking me or them?
You, I mean, Arn and Birchstorm, you're watching the kid who's now like free, not being held back, starting to walk in unabated and go to touch the plate.
I'm going to grab one of them.
The one that's going in?
Yeah,
All right.
whichever one that is.
All right. Athletics check to grapple.
That's his bread and butter. He'll be fine. Arcana? Why is everyone clicking the
go.
weird stuff?
It's
Yeah.
right above it.
Oh.
As Arn reaches out and grabs the kid, all 4 of them are in unison and just keep saying over and over, "Must try again, must try again." Meanwhile, in a flash of green light, you go from standing in the teleportation room. The 3 of you now stand in ash up to your knees in a very gray world, as it kind of looks like snow, but it's all just gray ash coated in a very plains like world with mountains at the edge. And some of these mountains you can see bellowing smoke going into the atmosphere, as the entire sky is nothing but clouds of falling ash. And the little bit of clouds at the horizon where you can barely see a sky, it's a red roaring sky. There is oxygen. It's kind of cold. There is no plant life around you, and amongst the naturescape that is covered in at least, thigh-high ash, there's no structures of any sorts.
Ah.
And the bestial spirit says blink.
Blank.
So you 3 stand in another world.
Wait,
We
what
have
happened to
discovered
my
hell.
spirit?
Did not survive the travel.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's concerning.
You're soulless now.
So, I thought that the teleporter was just the circle on the ground and not the entire room. So, whoops.
You've doomed us all.
Honey,
I
You're
will
not here.
teleport us to another teleporter.
Are we in a different plane, or is this still the only 8? Because it doesn't look like our world.
Nah, it's probably hell.
Hell yeah.
As Slate takes a cautionary move around, you see that like he kind of pushes Ash out of the way, but the ash, stains his clothes and whatnot, and like so all his pants start getting kind of smeared black.
Alex, do you have any vials to take a sample of this ash so that if we do get home, we have something from here?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. So would that just be like a vial of ash?
Oh, Slate is using his primeval awareness to look for enemies nearby. Elementals.
Yeah, you collect a vial of this ash.
Does Slate tell us that he senses the elementals? Okay. Well, that seems dangerous.
Like Darkwing Duck.
Quack,
Let's get dangerous.
quack.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's quackers.
I don't know if my character wasn't built to swap planes, so I'll tell you that. Oh, let me. There, now I can move it. Got there in the end.
Okay, so you three are just standing in this strange world that's raining ash. That's
Smart.
I mean, any discernible landmarks or features in any direction.
I mean, you see hills, you see the mountains on the horizon, where some of them are, volcanoes that are spewing said ash. But the terrain around you just seems like a plain, like a grassy plain covered in a couple feet of ash.
All right, so I definitely want to copy what Slate's doing. You know, put something around our face and toward the mountains, and then agreed.
Sure. As soon as so you guys starting to move, I need deck saves.
Oh, all right. Dexterity save. 10, flat 10. I am not dexterous.
Alex and Slate step out of the concave circle. Trim, you trip and fall
Yeah,
into
that
the
makes
ash.
sense.
Well, nice poof of cloud goes up as you feel not just earth below you, but stone, as you can see that you are standing in what looks like a teleportation ring, buried in ash.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Okay, and try to get myself up and say, hey. So the teleport before we leave looks like the ring is still under us. So, I
Good news,
mean,
everyone.
That's a good
it's
thing.
there.
Let's see if we can try to clear it out.
I'm gonna try to get the ash off my face and just end up smearing it all over.
I hand you a water skin,
Thank you.
and then Kat and I begin the tedious task of trying to move the stuff. Snow blower.
Barely knew her.
In the next couple of minutes, the three of you clear out the circle. You see that it has a broken pedestal, and as you clear out a little bit wider, you find a statue over on its side, similar plate, similar gem in the middle of it.
Okay, so we gotta find a way to pick this up and fix it.
Gladly. That's my thing.
Good thing we have the fixing man, but we don't
I
have
do
the
the
strength
thing.
man.
And I fix the things. I'm gonna fix this thing.
Fixing man with the fixing plan.
And I have
Wow.
the things. I might not be named Bob, but I can do it. Aha! Aha! I see the eye roll. Okay.
Really, I just need strength checks from whoever's gonna lift the statue back up and try to place it where it was.
Oh, I would assume we all have to help with that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strength save.
Well, cast useful. Primrose
I am
is
apparently stronger than I am dexterous.
far too busy singing.
Game day!
14,
Thank you for the
19,
cheer of
16.
403.
That's enough for you guys to move the statue back into place.
Yay!
As at the very end, it kind of like slides into its uneven where it broke off, and as it kind of like slides and rotates in, click happens, and in the middle of the circle, the pedestal actually extends, and now there's a gem in it.
So, one of the things that I just thought about looking at, because I'm an idiot and I didn't do it before. Are there any symbols etched into the perimeter of the teleportation circle or around the pedestal that potentially match the spinny gem, like the spinny plate, the vertical spinny plate over here?
Smooth.
All smooth. The floor is
Like
all
my
smooth.
brain.
The circle and the concave is all smooth stone carving.
And the pedestal with
Yep.
the gem in it is smooth.
Yep.
All right. I go up to this and I say, "Hey guys, let's play a game." And I try to activate it by touching the crystal and see if the plate pops out.
You touch it, the plate pops out again. The crystals both in unison begin flashing, but this time, around you on the further outside reaches, around you all,
Button.
Yes,
Yes.
go on.
concentric circles arise from the ground, ash falling off of them, as they begin to subtly spin in all directions around you, making the same faint whirling sound that you heard behind the walls in the teleportation room.
Ooh.
The plate is now glowing and floating away from its space station.
As I spin the plate clockwise, listening for the sound of the rings spinning, is there anything that kind of matches here, other than just the generalized? Yes, there are things moving.
The plate looks about the same as the last plate with all its geometries and the lines and whatnot, and not in any discernible pattern or map. It looks almost one for one.
Right? I guess they can't all be the same. This can't just go to the same place. But maybe it does.
Well, how about you do the exact opposite that you did from our last known location so that we can at least go back with this information before we start fucking with it.
Alrighty.
Also, I want out of this ash.
Alright. Is there anything about these concentric circles that's moving around that's identifiable or unique once I turn the plate? Do they go into a position or are they just constantly moving?
Constantly, when you turn the plate, they spin wildly in all directions, and when you stop spinning the plate, they kind of all like stop moving in rotations and just kind of orbit instead, and kind of like stay in the general kind of axis that they stay in, but rotate. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm trying to find a difference if I rotate, like if I turn this plate from 12 to 1.
Oh,
Do I get
absolutely.
a
Like
different
so.
configuration? I'm looking
Yes.
for the
So
caller ID.
Okay, so to tell you what you're doing, yep. So it'll be like as it pops out, they spin to life, and each of these concentric bands, circles, kind of like spin on its own axis. And then when you turn the plate, they rotate in all random directions, and when you stop, they kind of like fall into different axes. So if you were to actually like keep your hand on the plate and go like 90 degrees one way and then 90 degrees back, you would see them kind of the bands like come back to the same axis that they were previously. But
Yeah.
every degree seems to be a new, wildly different angles of axes for all three bands rotating around you.
I
Cool.
now know we can dial 360 locations, and we are going to be doing this for a while. Especially because I wonder if we can see the rings at every location.
Well, we couldn't at our location because we were stuck in a room, but I'm sure if we had demolished more of it, maybe we could have seen the machinations.
So now I'm curious. You keep saying that the disc is completely non-discernible. What if I don't want to discern it? What if I just want to look for identifying marks and kind of sketch out their relation to where the rings are?
Arcana check.
So you're saying there's a chance?
In the first couple of minutes, as you discern where all the swooping lines are and the shapes are, and you quickly try to do some math in your head, and you're looking at the different planes axis that each band is spinning on, it's not immediately clear to you that if there's any correlation. Slate,
Man.
you can use help on that. So, Alex, I'll allow you to roll again.
Oh, can I slap him with guidance?
You may absolutely slap him with guidance.
Yeah, you've
Long as
been
you try as
slapped.
hard as you can. So that's just advantage.
Here.
Advantage with a D4, right?
Jesus, I'm an idiot.
You can't memorize every spell. It's fine.
Well, 17.
A 17, so with Slate helping and the magical thing of guidance cast upon you, you are now beginning to discern that certain shapes, depending on the relation where they end up on the plate, start to correspond to each one of the three rings spinning around you.
So this Flash of Genius says I can make solutions under pressure, and I can add my intelligence modifier to a check I have to make, and it burns my reaction. Can I do that to this?
Well, I still
I'll
have
allow it.
paper and quill. Do you want to use it to write this, like the shapes down, where you can see if you see any discerning markers?
Yeah, absolutely. That puts the roll at a 22 for the Arcana check. But yes, absolutely, I am doing my best. I want to copy this, the disc.
As you begin to sketch furiously and record all the little shapes, the lines, and all the little fine details of this thing, using your artistic brain to copy it and make it as one for one as possible, somehow unlocks a photogenic memory of you remember exactly how the disc looked before you touched it, where the symbols were, as you line up three of the only unique symbols on there. Like there's only like three trapezoids, and you somehow remember that each trapezoid was in this certain position on the disc before you even activated the first one.
Okay, I go
Quick,
to that
draw
position.
it so that you can put it there.
Yes, yes. I do that. I align the disc to where I remember seeing the plate in our realm, our plane of existence. All right, guys, you want to try this? I'm going to push the plate in and hopefully we go home.
I believe in you.
I don't, and I push the plate in.
Same exact thing. You push the plate in, a green light shoots out from the statue gem to the pedestal gem. Blinks.
Higurumi
The
it
line
is.
expands into a circle,
I want to hear this part.
surrounding the actual circle just inside the bands. It blinks a couple more times, and on the fifth blink, the circle expands back out towards the center, intersecting your bodies. You see flashes of green light, and you reappear back in the teleportation.
Hey! Woo!
What Mask, Arn, and Richstorm see is
Okay, I'll be
as
right
they're
back.
struggling to get these kids away, as like you guys come into hearing these kids yell, like literally almost like yelling or screaming in their ears, like make it work, try again, keep trying, and they're like literally all three of them are struggling to hold these four kids back. They just see like a flash of green light, and then all three of you are standing. As the voice leaves Mask's mind, and you both Primrose and Alex can feel presence attaching in the back of your head again. Hit it work! Comes the
Yes.
voice in both Primrose and Alex's head simultaneously.
Yes. It works. I can go places. I don't know what those places are yet, but we can go places.
I am coming.
Okay.
The four kids stop struggling and now just start chanting in a very low murmur. Yog Sototh, Yog Sototh.
I knocked my kid out.
Roll the hit. Mind you, you had two kids.
I'll knock both of them out.
Roll the hit twice.
I'm a woman of my word.
There you go.
Both kids you were holding get knocked the fuck out
What
as
the
two other kids
fuck,
still
Arn?
keep chanting Yog Sototh.
And knock the other two out.
God.
Arn, what the fuck are you
Stop.
doing?
They kind of deserve it.
Stop.
Dude, they were gonna go get the thing, Yog Soth, and bring it down here so that it could leave. That was the whole fucking point of everything that we've been doing.
Yeah,
Was
we
that
have to
they
go
don't
get
need to
him.
leave.
Chanting. Hey, they don't need to be chanting anything. We don't know what this thing is.
It's a teleporter.
It's
No, what they've been chanting.
The
Yog
guy's
Soth
name.
is the name of the creature trying to fucking leave.
Yeah, okay. Fine. You don't need to have chanters.
This is what happens when you
Only
punch
cults-
before talking.
Only cults do chanting.
That's not true. People chant at football games.
What's football?
Ah. People chant for your beach championships.
There you go. Yeah, but that's a different type of chant.
I can't decide if I want this up or not. Hydrate. Thank you, Scout Trooper B.
So what's everybody doing now? Now that you have four knocked out kids, no longer chanting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, at this point, all I care about is this disc. Slate expressed his interest in going back to the Ash world. This disc here in our world, is it still the same three trapezoids in the same location, or does it look like it? If I pushed it in again, it would take me back to the Ash world.
You actually don't remember in which way it was spun to get to the Ash world.
We're lucky we made it home.
You did
No,
spin
no,
it a
no,
couple
no.
times.
I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this until I found out all the places I can go with it.
Okay, well, shouldn't we see this mystery guest we have waiting for us in the upstairs?
Yeah, you can go.
Ugh. You gonna keep tinkering?
Yeah, I'm just kind of keep trying to look for different places to go. Don't worry about me. I'll just be down here. And if I'm not here when you get back, it's probably because I went somewhere else and I'm dead.
Oh boy. Well, I know what
So-
happens when we split the party, so.
From further into the chamber, kind of at the front door, you guys hear more chanting of Yog Sototh, Yog Sototh, Yog Sototh. as
The
some
rest of the kids.
people are nearing.
Oh boy.
Sweet. Now there's no need for us to leave this space. I wonder what that thing looks like.
As from the side door, doors start opening, and Mask, you clearly see
It does
8
get warm.
kids carrying a very large, very wet monogamy of tentacles and brain parts of this terrifying presence.
Oh God.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, squishy.
I don't like that at all. If Baldur's Gate has told me anything.
I know, right? I see the title Elder Brain, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
scared.
Well, we definitely don't want it on this plane, and it doesn't want to be here, so we'd be helping everybody to get it gone.
It's also been kind enough not to take us over.
It tried
Through the
to
floor-
sacrifice the kids for the sake of seeing if this was actually a teleporter.
Right, so we did the
I
right thing
killed
and
one of them
sacrificed
already.
ourselves.
Yeah, I'm okay with sacrificing myself, but let's get it gone so that we don't have to worry about it.
I've killed
The
one of
kids-
these already. I think I can kill the second one.
That was a Grell.
That was a different creature.
It's different.
It's just bigger.
It is very comfy,
kids
but very warm.
Carrying
yes.
this large thing
I'll try to keep it on.
stop chanting and begin talking in unison of all 8 of their voices and says, "Please make way for me to get through."
Ah, yes.
Yeah, alright.
In my third phase.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see where it was.
Well, then I
Oh.
guess I'm just gonna fucking move.
Let's go.
Let it do.
Let's do it.
The kids can come out, yes?
The kids bring it into the room and set it down, and they begin to.
They begin to what? You cut out.
The kids set it down inside that room
Huh.
and begin to walk away.
Okay, good.
All right. Can somebody
As they
move
come out in the
slate?
hall and stand with you all and whatnot, it's still controlling them. So out of all 8 of their voices, it says to you all, "Oh, thank you for helping me leave. I can now go back and be one at the gate."
Okay. Well,
But
that's
like, what do we
good.
get for
Safe
it?
travels.
Bye bye.
Of course, I won't leave without bestowing upon some wisdom I have learned. I
Oh my
will
God.
give you in exchange anything you may require. Ask
I would like
your question.
+1 to dexterity, please.
I don't think that's how that works.
Might be. You don't
He
know
said
until you
ask
ask.
a question. I assume that means like for knowledge?
Will I ever become champion of this world?
It'd be funny
She
instead of talking
dresses-
slow. She's fuck no.
She addresses Bridgestone first and says, "I can bestow upon you knowledge of dexteritas, but it will not come easy. Do you
Well-
accept this gift for the whole party?" Or
No.
and she looks at the small gray one and she goes, "Do you, Stone One, wish to know a fortune? Do you speak for the whole party?"
No. Cap, go talk.
Yeah, this feels like a Commodore or Captain thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
subdue my passions for you, Captain.
Look at him, he's subduing in public.
It's like that.
You're subjugating right now.
All right, Captain. What's your quest for knowledge?
I don't fucking care. Let's kill him.
No.
Can you teach me all artificer magic?
Looks, or at least it seems to be what it does, to look at Alex and says, "This is a knowledge that may be wildly more than your capacities. I am willing to bestow if you are willing to suffer. Do you speak for the whole party?"
Anybody got any objections?
No, I'm willing to
this,
suffer.
This might be bad for you, but you do you, man. I'm not asking for shit from the elder brain.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm happy with what I got. I'm glad we helped him. Let him do his thing. Go away.
I cannot pass up the opportunity.
Go ahead.
Please
Opportunitize.
bestow upon
He's doing
me
it.
a deep knowledge of the artificer arts.
Just dies immediately.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for my fucking brain cancer.
Just
Give me the old Toby Keithness.
this is how you lost your
That was
hand in the
stomach
first
cancer.
place.
Oh, right.
That's not funny. That was a sad day for the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I stepped
That's the
forward.
one.
An icon.
Anyway, damn, is he dead or what's up?
A legume.
Is he dead? I don't know. I can't look. Is he dead?
The black squiggly shapes across this elder brain, 3 of them spring out, latch right onto Alex.
Oh boy.
Alex, as soon as you are touched by these tendrils, your perception of this room immediately blinks out. In the split second, you feel as if your heart is racing. You feel like you are standing in a room that is too small for you, that you are actually looking above this room at it in another direction or another dimension.
Boy.
You feel a rush sensation throughout your whole body, even though you're not in your body. But at the same time, you feel crushing weight of anxiety upon you.
Every morning.
Hang on, we're getting too real here. We need to
Yeah,
step
this
back a
is
moment.
like, come on, man. We play games to escape real life.
Is he dead?
Gain your 18th level and 20th level feature, learn 1 spell from your list for every level. Gain an additional slot at 5th and 4th. Suffer -1 to your constitution score, and you will always throw wisdom saving throws at disadvantage for the remainder of Alex's life.
Oh shit.
But I learned my
As
18th and 20th.
you immediately learn the 18th and 20th feature, a spell for every level, and you gain a spell slot for 4th and 5th right now. But you have to take a -1 to your constitution and always roll disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. As the brain immediately downloads into you, where you do not have the developmental in your cortex to immediately receive it, and as such leaves you. You already had the previous flaw given from the last time the last interaction you had, where you have the at the side of your vision and at the side of your peripheral, you see like people with like squid-like appendages now. That's a little bit worse now. It's no longer just at the edge of your peripheral.
Oh my
now.
god. This is
Yep.
amazing. This is a real artificer. My brain is touched. I'm not okay. I mean, I never
Were
was.
you ever?
But... Hey now.
Oh,
I see everything.
I know it's probably Coco Busey, but you know that's not what my brain tells me.
Tendrils snap off of Alex. And to everybody else, it was like a second. To Alex, it felt like hours in that state of physical adrenaline rush, but crushing anxiety, viewing a very small world from the outside and knowing that you were just impossibly large, but yet not corporeal for hours. The 8 kids in unison say to you all, "Thank you. I now leave this plane and go home to watch the gate."
God, there's so many slow talking NPCs.
Good luck, friend.
As the tendril touches the plate, it floats away from the statue. The green light flashes, you hear the reverberations. You see a tendril manipulate it, turn it, and suddenly, as the tendril itself is turning the plate, a Halt 360, it surrounds the plate. And then another 2 tendrils touch the inside of the plate and push in these 3 tendrils push it back against the statue. The green light comes out, touches the emerald in the room. The ring appears, flashes 3 times, and then as right before it leaves, you see 2 other tendrils grab the middle diamond, the middle emerald on the pedestal, and the light bisects it. You see the top half fall in, the bottom half fall up, and then the green light dissipates and extracts back into the statue.
How do the kids react now that he's gone?
It starts screaming. 2 of them fall down, rubbing their heads. Another one fucking literally like shits and pisses itself. They are screaming in pain, screaming in horror. One of them just starts looking down at their fingers, and one of the girls is like, "I'm so hungry," and they're just fucking deliriously losing it right now.
Oh,
All
got it.
12 of them. Even the 4 that are knocked out are starting to look like they're having nightmares.
Okay.
Ah.
The 2 that are closest to me, I just immediately I put my arms around them like, it's okay, it's okay. We're going to take care of you. We're going to get you back where you need to be. Oh, guys.
It's time for them to go to sleep.
I remember the Lala in 14. I know. It's the one in Ulda. The Coco brothers. But I always say Coco Pussy. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. I'm hoping it's Busey, but it's probably Bussy.
Do we have a bard? Can we calm emotions here?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Ben's not here.
Can we get these kids to our boat to safety? I don't know. Can we bring them to the viceroy and say, "Hey, we found some stolen kids"?
Absolutely. It takes enough effort and
Oh, I'm
enough time
so
from
warm.
everybody to console these kids, to
Do
get
not
them
eat
to
the
come
kids.
to get them to kind of relax. It's almost as if they have been just let go of a horrible ordeal, and they're like a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 of them are able to like get words out about this experience, as how like they knew what was going on the entire time. They know a lot of days have passed, but they don't know like where they are. As you slowly get them all out of this cavern, you get them out here in the manor, onto the manor grounds and whatnot. A lot of the screamers have like shut up now. You know, they've literally like expelled almost all the air out of their lungs. I'm talking like, you know, the typical meltdown of the kind of deal.
Oh,
Most of them are a little just like out of it right now, and like just like trembling and whatnot. The 2 that are like probably the most coherent like just talk about being hungry and cold and everything hurts.
I just give them whatever snacks I have on hand out of my bag. I'll get more from the ship, but oh my god. Please help these kids.
Oh, sorry, Alex, I meant to whisper that to you.
Okay, so 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Well, good news. He's now the strongest player in our group.
Guys,
Yep.
can I just can I just tell you about my new skills I learned?
Once we get on the boat,
Okay,
Let's get the kids to safety first.
I'm so
Then you
excited.
can regale us with what forbidden knowledge you've earned.
Maybe it's big brain mode. It's gonna be big brain mode all the time now.
Out of game, I think we just ruined Baldur's Gate.
Right.
I don't think we did a good thing.
Just think if I would have gotten all that strength.
Well, we were
He did say
expecting
Dex.
the Commodore to take something, but he did not.
Yeah.
But this seems like very par of the course for Alex's character, so.
I do have a flaw that feeds right into this.
Are all
Alright,
the
let's-
Burtons like this?
We have our flaws. My flaw is that I'm never satisfied with what I have, and I always want more. All right, let's take all of these screaming children to the Viceroy.
Fuck screaming.
Yeah.
Let's knock them all out.
No,
and then take
they're-
them.
You shut your
They're
fucking
not
mouth.
screaming
They do not
anymore.
need PBI, no
Yeah,
traumatic
let-
brain
please.
injuries for these fucking
Please stop
children.
assaulting the children.
As you get them all out into the sunlight and whatnot, because
Do they
it's like
screech?
it's coming to the afternoon. No, they all kind of like, most of them are like sensitive to the light, where they squint, they close their eyes.
Oh.
When they hit the air, they even though they're wearing kind of tethered clothes, they automatically start like grabbing themselves some cold, because it is wintertime, mind you. Nobody has good clothes for winter, and
Okay.
it is a 6-mile hike back into
Well, can we
Foyle.
take the well, if they're coming out of the cave shivering, let's take them in the house and find some clothing. Let's check out that bedroom with the boarded up windows and see if we find any kind of proof or anything like that.
Hey,
and then
how
take
about we just stay here and ask the Commodore to come this way?
the Viceroy?
Yeah, the Viceroy.
I don't think he's the type to
No.
come to us. Besides,
Wait,
this
this is
isn't our
entirely
house, and we're
unsanctioned.
going to
Yeah.
get in trouble for going in there.
We don't have a warrant for this.
No, we're not supposed to be in here.
Who owns the house?
I don't know. They fled. It was
Maybe we can try to
the-
find. We can try to find if the lady of the manor is dead. Like, there's a lot to discover.
Oh no,
in this
they
house.
fled. Remember?
They
Possession
fled.
is
We never saw the
19th
lady of the manor.
law.
I don't recommend going in. We would be tampering with evidence. I think we need to bring these kids to the Viceroy and tell him what we know, so that we're not, because they might have booby trapped it for all we know.
Well, then we need to keep these kids warm. It's 6
Yeah,
miles. We
let's
need to keep them warm.
get the kids, like my
Are there
forecaster's
horses
cloak
in the
is
stable
pretty quick.
Are there horses in the stable with wagons or anything like that?
They probably
There
took
is
those.
a cart that
Sweet.
can be
Cat can
pulled
pull
in
a
the
cart.
wagon, but there are no beast of burdens in the back barns.
Cat's a beast of burden.
I'll help
Alright,
pull if I have to. I don't care.
I mean, we could just rig up.
I
something for the
can't. I don't
cat.
have any wild shape left, so it's just me pulling.
I got this. I
Cat
got
be
this.
strong. Okay, now I'm retiring Cat. I want to watch Arn do this and make up for fucking choking out some kids.
Arn, what is your carrying, lifting, pushing capacity?
Well, +5. What's the? Would that be pulling though? Because it's a cart.
Strength.
I don't know.
I'll help. I don't know if that's gonna do much, but I'm here.
The character sheet doesn't have max weight.
I know. All right, here we go.
Strength.
Push, drag, or lift. What is 30 times your strength score?
30 times my strength score? That would be a
30.
150.
Is that your strength score or your strength
Oh,
mod?
30. That's 50.
What?
What is your strength score?
My strength score's a 20.
So
times
it's
30.
fucking
600.
yes.
Oh,
it's
okay. I
600.
got you. I got you.
Ooh, math,
Your
baby.
score, not your mod.
Not today. I've had to scream out way too many sailors today.
And that makes you not do math.
You there, stop sailing so I can do math later during D&D.
You,
No,
sir, swab
my
the
brain
poop
is
deck.
hurting. So 600. There you go.
What do you mean? There you go. We fucking figured, boy.
All right.
Got there in the end.
So you'll be pushing, dragging technically the weight excess of your carrying capacity. So you only you move. You got to move slow, but you can do this. It's
Hey, man, I'm getting ready for the strongman competition.
not counting the cart, but the average combined weight of all the kids would be like 960 pounds.
Hey, man, that is me pulling the big cart with a rope. I got this.
Well, between him
Saying
and the puma, I
your
think
Your
we can.
6 mile trek is not going to be a couple, near 4 hours.
Hey, some of these kids can walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can some of them walk? Also, how big are some of them? Can we just like backpack them for a little while?
Yeah.
At least take
We're-
turns, yeah.
Can 2 of them ride on Cat? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
spread
lighten the
Janet can
load.
be a horse.
I can't. I don't have any wild shapes
cannot.
left.
No, she did the bird thing earlier.
I'll lend
Yeah.
you a wild shape.
Oh. Gracias.
I can just dole those out, right?
So handed him out like inspo.
Mm.
Slap him with a wild shape.
Let's get to the Viceroy.
Sun goes down by the time you reach the port city gates of Foyle.
Fuck.
The guards are literally looking at you all puzzled, by the way, as you come in with a cartload of kids and or backpacking kids. Mind you that Alex Slate from the pants down is all covered in
Prim.
ash, and Prim is head to toe ash.
Completely covered.
It's in her fucking hair.
As they just kind of watch you guys like walk back in to Foyle.
Fantastic.
Heading to.
Is there no streams? I'd wash myself off. Fuck.
In the winter, yes.
Oh no, this is proof. This is the proof I'm going to show the fucking.
Did we truck through any snow?
No.
No, it's just cold as fuck.
Slate, high or low?
Is it?
High, always high.
This is for VC.
Oh.
VC, high or low?
It's fine.
Yes, you were able to find a stream if you would like to wash the ash off.
No,
your
I'm
hands.
fine now. Thank you.
Okay then. You make it to the center of town, to the Viceroy's office, notifying the hall boys. The hall boy says he was just about to leave. He obviously doesn't go too far in, as around the corner of the Viceroy, Mahir is like mid buttoning up his winter coat, and he's got gloves in his hand as he looks upon you all and the children, and he's just awestruck, and he goes, oh, in the Queen's name, please come in, please come in.
I'm dirty. Are you sure?
Yeah, same.
He looks to one of the current maids and says, do not let the cook go home early. Have her cook prepare a meal for these kids, and move all the scribes' offices aside. We're going to need beds for these kids for the night, and head down to the orphanage and see if they have extra clothes and winter clothes for these kids. As he immediately, grabs one of the kids that you guys are not holding, and has you all follow him into the manor, bringing him into a dining room that has a fireplace, and immediately just starts saying come in here, come sit down. Oh my gosh. As the kids start kind of like droning in and whatnot, and you guys are bringing them in there, he comes by to Slate and Primrose and just says like, what happened? Where did you find these kids?
Well,
Can we give a
Okay.
synopsis of everything that we just
show
went
them
through
the-
for this
yeah.
crap?
the vial of ash, the ash.
And
on us.
one of the like, we can tell them which kid was the most lucid, that you, because you said that one of them knew what was happening.
Yeah, one of them was able to like at least start trying to process the trauma, and like as the kid was like saying out loud, like it knew what was going on, like it witnessed the whole time, all the days of the constant mining, of sleeping, eating, mining, sleeping, eating, mining, knowing
my
that thing
God.
was controlling itself, and that the other people in the manor just did not care and just let them drone on.
Monsters.
So then the Viceroy asked you a question if you saw Mirakira Khan.
We never saw her.
Never.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna tell him
That's the
about
other
the
island.
people that we did see, though, the Dragonborn and.
Yeah, we saw the
Yeah.
fencer, but we never saw the lady of the house. They bailed as soon as we accused them, and when we came back to investigate, they had already left. But we found we found the kids and the elder brain, and luckily we don't have to worry about the elder brain. I hope not right now. At least it teleported to another plane of existence, and I mean, so did we. And I looked down and all the ash on me.
We didn't disturb the manor, though. We wanted to come back with your men.
Yeah, but we also don't know if they booby trapped it. So if you have to
Yeah.
check it out for evidence, just be really careful. We don't know what they did in there. We just know that they had an elder brain, so clearly something was going on.
Do you suspect that the Elder Brain was living in said map?
Yes, in the.
It was in the children's room.
No, it was in a separate
Wasn't it?
room. And it was a
Wasn't
large
that the darkened room with the beds?
No, it was a
No?
large 4-post bed in the corner with a black mass on it when I saw it through the visions.
Ugh. Okay.
I asked it where it was. I'm sorry if I never relayed that to you. I asked it where it was, and it showed me a vision of the boarded up windows, the 4-poster bed, which I think is the Lady of the Manor's bed, just because it was the most ornate. It was just there in the bed.
Well, considering the other monsters that had it guarding it, I assume that the lady of the house was up to no good regardless. I wonder if she was part of the death cult we've been after.
Or
You
just
see his eyes perk up and his ears kind of twitch. He goes, "I'm sorry. Did you say a death cult?"
Oh, I
Oh,
take
yeah,
out
that's
the
a-
list and I take
mind
out
your
the
business.
picture of the skull and I'm like, yeah,
Oh
we're
my
after
God,
this.
she's on her fucking
It's
list
the
shit again.
list.
She's on her Charlie Day shit again.
She fucking loves her goddamn list.
my whole backup of like the string attached to everything. And I'm like, yep, this is what we found. This is who we're after. These are the stolen children. This, literally everything. And I go on like a mini rant.
In the middle, I go, I was trying to enchant pistols once upon a time.
Probably with all my flailing, there's ash everywhere while I'm like...
One time I had to create work.
The Viceroy looks over the list and points out and says, "The Solviers, I know them from their trading empire." And then he points down to Devon Ackerman and says, "I recall reports of this nobleman who's just slain another metallic dragon." And then he points at the last name and says, "Yasna Seth Alethi. That's the prolific archaeologist who's currently working with the Meregians."
Oh, archaeologist digging up ruins and death cults.
Okay, so the death cult has been, so far, we've seen them in all areas of the world. Good, that's great. I love that for us. But yeah, the Solviers are the ones who took the women and children from Dairy Cane and sold them into slavery. So it's been super fun, and we also met Elena Oberon with a bunch of oh gosh, what were those creatures called in the little that turned in a little black orbs.
Hmm.
Trollocs? Troll?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a hell of a time, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
Viceroy,
Nice
sir.
save.
Oh, after all of my flailing, I mean, yes, that.
Yes, my black
And
diamond.
apparently, Wolf Garrett Smith has been mining obsidian to make, we assume, more of these. So we're going to have a bad time if this keeps up.
Well
Black
then, consider
diamond's
from
worth
this day
lots of money.
forward that the Sauviers will be banned from all Netherian ports from here on out, and we will put a bounty on all 4 of their heads and the rest of the names on this list. Do you mind if I take a copy of this?
You shouldn't.
You should
ban
make a
them.
copy, but I need this list. This is a part of me now.
You shouldn't ban them. You should lure them in. So make them think that they're welcome, and then arrest them.
Bam, bam.
Oh, of course.
Arrest
They
them
would be
on what
wanted
grounds?
and be detained on site if any of these names would appear within any Netherian Empire city. Of course, it'll take a while for me to get word out to all of the ports, but as he nods to Alex, the backing of your name attached to this should make this pretty easy.
Well,
Good.
just make sure you're passing those words along in very good encryption or somebody that you trust so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
The most
Oh,
lucid
fair
thought
enough,
you've
my
ever
friendly
fucking had.
You're not my little rock gnome friend. I will only send the fastest ships with my most trustworthy captain.
Okay.
Fantastic. This is.
And as far as
fantastic.
the kids, what do you have any place for them? Do they need help getting, because they've been taken from their homes, and like I don't know how much they remember from before they were possessed, but like I want them to get home.
Which do you know their home port?
No,
No.
these kids have been stolen from everywhere from
All
Blue.
over the place.
But we have built a safe haven for children.
No, I would like for them to actually get home. But if they end up, at least temporarily, in your orphanage while you wait for a safe passage to get them home, like, I don't know. I just don't want them to end up suffering more.
The farm's
Don't worry,
not
Lady Prim.
suffering.
I will infirm them here. I will have my best healers available in the city come and take care of them. And we will try to pull out as much information from these kids as possible at the home ports, and I will send them aboard military vessels there.
Thank you.
He grabs a passing butler, and he says, "Please raise the captain and have him dispatch patrol to Mirakira Khan's house, and I want it thoroughly searched and investigated."
Well, good.
Wow, that was a long silence.
I would like to leave.
Yeah,
we
can
should
we
get
get
some food and drink.
an inn for a night so I can get a bath?
Yeah, he's gonna let you go. The last thing he's going to do is promote Mask.
Oh shit, Commodore.
Again.
For the well, I'm not a
Yeah, you were.
Master.
Yeah, what are you now for the Nether?
So he's gonna be promoted from major to colonel.
Wow. Ooh, big man.
What's the viceroy who's giving me the papers?
Excited.
A big stiffy.
Viceroy Mahavir. As he
Mahavir.
signs you off a commission to colonel now in the Netherian privateer navy. He tells you that with this perk, in addition to the other perks, that merchants will be able to sell you more goods, and that the next time you're in town, he will definitely have a ball per your request, as he would like you to be his daughter.
Bucket and
Oh.
ball.
An
After the
arranged
promotion,
marriage,
obviously,
huh?
you guys are free to leave. He takes a copy of the notes, and then you guys are adjourned and able to find inns, find bathhouses, change your
God.
clothes, head back to the ship, regale the crew with your stories.
I don't want to go back to that plane of ash.
Dead ash.
Taking notes. Definitely
Uh.
want to go back to.
Before we
Definitely.
leave this town, can I drop a donation to the orphanage, please?
Absolutely.
Alright. Where's my thing?
I'm
My
gonna go take a
donation.
fucking bath.
Alright, can I just, like, give 700 gold to the orphanage?
Oh my god, yes you can. And they're
you.
absolutely going to like. Alright, are you doing it anonymously, or you're like walking up and finding the lady of the
I'm
house?
so
and-
The
rich, I don't
lady-
need parents.
No, I just laid at the house 700 gold. Okay, please take care of the
They're
kids.
so
Alright,
rich,
have a
they
nice
don't
day.
need parents. You've turned them all into Batman.
They're never going to want to go home because the orphanage is about to get a major facelift.
The
in coming
kids that we just rescued are not at this orphanage right now. They stayed overnight with the
Yeah,
viceroy.
the viceroy's gonna inform
But this
them
is
in
just
his
a
office.
donation to the orphanage because I hate that there are kids in the orphanage. So
Yes, I was gonna say orphanages for
She
those who
hates
lose
children
their
in the
parents.
orphanage.
no,
Oh,
I
she
hate
hates
that they
they're
are.
orphan.
I'm gonna cut you.
A product that they had, product of their
Well,
environment.
just think of the farm as a boarding school.
Oh
Will
my
you
God,
stop? We're
stop
not
with the
taking
farm.
slaves.
They're not slaves.
There's
I
no
just said it's a boarding
plantations.
school. We're
Dude.
giving them a trade.
We're just gonna turn your carcass into an anchor, a big
Agreed.
rocky anchor.
Fuck.
All right, okay. Now we can do where you wanted to go back to that place. I think it's being investigated.
I mean, they're going to arrest nobles because I put my name against the list. I think we can go and investigate a cave and not get interrupted.
But it's an evil, spooky cave
So we.
Huh?
It's true.
with bodies of
Okay.
giant crab spiders in there.
There you
That
go.
are dead.
Well, does everybody feel like transporting to another plane? Because I feel like there's that Volbjorn dude and his party who are trying to find a tuning fork to go to a
Yeah, you
different
gotta
plane.
send a message and tell them that you found
I gotta tell
a
I gotta
thing,
tell
yeah?
Ben to send the message to him because I know Uncle Ben met them. I wonder if we can get them over here. We can start spinning that wheel and going down the list and do process of elimination and finally find where things go. But that would be a lengthy endeavor.
I mean, you gotta be extra careful too, because you don't know if you can get there but not get back. Because the place that we showed up to was a little bit out of sorts. We had to fix it before we could get home.
Right, so it just takes the right party composition. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I go with these guys and run down the 6-month endeavor of checking all of them, and then Ben stays with you for a little bit, but who knows? Don't look too excited.
Sounds like you want to play Uncle Ben again.
And after you
No.
got your new hand and everything.
I got my big fucking brain time, y'all. I can't wait to tell you about my new abilities.
Yeah, did you enjoy getting touched by the tentacles?
I didn't feel any of the touching by the tentacles. I felt like the big brain knowledge. Was it like creepy what he was doing to me?
You were being caressed by elder brain tentacles. Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Maybe to you.
And you just fucking watched the whole time, didn't you?
You asked him to
fucking
do
sicko.
it.
Yeah, well, you could have turned around. You fucking creep.
I got stuff we can do in the meantime.
Like it.
Always. If
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
try.
We can always fuck around and do some other stuff. But Slate, I am like, I'm gonna go into town. This is one thing I do want to do. I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna buy a really, really, really nice journal, and I'm going to take notes on everything from this portal and transfer it into this journal, and that's gonna be like the dedicated portal journal notebook.
Whatever, nerd. Remember that Rakshasa that was down at that port?
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh shit! Before I go, I gotta tell the viceroy about Danford as well, don't I? Because he also bought the kids, right?
More lists.
It's just the other kids that were brought here, not just the ones from Ashworth that we found at the con residence, but Danford was the one that you guys poisoned slash shot,
Wrong city.
wasn't it? Wasn't there
That
two
was Bond.
people in Foyle?
There's Gillingham and Isham.
That's
Gillingham had
Isham.
7.
It's
Isham had 1.
Ishmael.
Oh fuck! I'm getting my ports mixed up.
That's no excuse for being unfaithful.
Huh?
Nah, it's time for a random encounter because it's time. Somebody's caught up to the pot.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It's time for a fight.
time to do.
Walking back to whatever destination, in the street, a man with gray ashen skin,
It's me.
head to toe, covered in wetness,
Also
a
me.
barnacle all around his boots as he's dragging along, as he sees you all and raises a nice wet hand at Mask and says, "My mantle," and begins shambling over to you.
I thought he was gonna say my man.
Yeah. My
My
mental,
manwich.
my manable. Cat runs out and tries to stop the man.
Okay, attempt to stop.
You there, fool! Slow down!
Fool.
Does that
However,
work?
Cat,
Cat
what do you
gets to
want?
get off its action to stop, and then I need everybody else to roll initiative.
Strength check.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if Cat's gonna literally run up and try to grapple it, yes.
Yes. Save or check?
Give him the G Rapples.
It's a check.
Oh boy. Woo. That's a good strength check. Fuck.
Look at you.
Cat
Aw.
does not stop it.
Oh fuck. Cat, no stop.
Initiative
Why?
all around.
Why am I? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong button again.
Clicking up the wrong icon. It's okay when you have Slate and Alex standing next to each other. They could be brothers.
But they're not.
I am legally distinct from.
Captain, it's your turn.
Use my thing to go a little faster. Uh, main hand. 25 to hit. 28.
Okay.
And then offhand. 18. 9 damage.
All right, Slate.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark. And draw my bow. Give me the old sneakity beakity. Oh God, why is it always trash?
He has been mocked.
I rolled several ones.
16 hits.
No, I'm good. 26 damage. Big bunch of shit.
Rich.
Yeah. It me, Birchstar.
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow of lightning.
It's a
20. Yay.
Oh, hell yeah. Give him that strength save.
Yeah, I don't know why so low, but yeah,
Alex.
17, 18.
Okay, I go here. And I shoot. Do it hit? Extra attack. And then a force empowering rend. Oh wait, that should be an advantage because he's oh, okay, it doesn't matter.
Flanked.
Right.
I'll roll it again just to see if I crit. Oh wow.
It looks like you rolled the same thing.
Okay, I did 26, 30. I did 35 damage. Only a third of
Oh,
what
yeah.
Bergstrom does.
This thing, not caring about anybody else, turns to follow Mask. And in its multi-attack with its two fists, it just keeps on yelling at Mask. My mantle!
One of those attacks is at disadvantage, as Cat uses its reaction to impose disadvantage.
17 and the 20.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Well, you took 2
Oh,
instead
look,
of 3.
it's done 9/11.
Oh no, not again.
There's been a second attack.
Oh, he's punched me.
There's
Hmm.
another tower.
Wow.
So the first one's at 25 and the second one's at 20.
Well, the captain's dead.
I'm gonna do the thing for the first
Uncanny
one
dodge.
and fucking half that.
To 13.
This is where I tell you that you are the creature he has sworn vengeance against.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, God.
Vengeance?
Hell yeah,
Fire
brother.
someone?
Vengeance says I.
But I'm not going to choose to grapple. He's just going to fist you.
Hell yeah. Wait,
twist his
Go over and
dick.
take it.
What was that last one?
It's just sphincter.
Primrose, it's your turn.
That's worse.
Well, hang on.
All right. Well, he seems focused. And it's too small of a place to get a moonbeam. So I do have a question. The last level I got, I went 1 in cleric, and I got Sacred Flame. It says that the spell's damage increases by 1d8 when I reach 5th level. But does that specify 5 levels in cleric, or can it count as my druid levels?
It specifies your character level, so you are beyond your 5th level.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cantrips.
can I do Sacred Flame to this guy?
Absolutely. Roll.
Yeah. All right, 2d8.
Does it do any bonuses to undead?
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. Target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. Spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level. So he has a dexterity saving throw. What's that? His DC at 16. Fuck.
Seems pretty good though.
Half damage. Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Arn.
Go, Rock Gnome.
Now, if I use a blunderbuss, is it like a cone?
If
like
I
a
shoot my
shotgun?
friends.
Oh god, no.
I'm asking before I do it.
Good, smart. Where have you been hiding this
No.
gun?
I did not make the blunderbuss
His bag of
a
holding.
cone. It's still
Okay.
a one target within 30 feet max, 15 feet normal.
Just
Okay.
don't
I
nat
use-
one.
Shoot him right in the
I use the
blunderbussy.
blunderbuss, the one-shot wonder.
Yeah.
Cool. He's just at normal too. So
Sure, that's
make your attack. Ooh, misses.
Okay.
It goes wide.
And and then I just drop it or lay it on the ground.
Oh god, drop it and
Fuck
shoots.
reloading.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Top of the order. Mask, your turn.
Yeah, gonna fucking go stab him again. 16 to hit.
It's it.
Doot.
I'm gonna
Gotta
have
hit
to
him with
heal
a
him.
snack attack.
Oh,
Sneaky, but right in front of him.
22 damage. Or
32.
32 damage.
picture he's doing
He-
like gas hands and then stabbing him.
For an undead, he is bloodied.
And then
It's
I'm gonna
congealed.
offhand him with
Oh. Oh.
my other thing.
He's jelloed.
14 to hit. Oh my
Ooh,
god, what
you
a terrible.
barely hit him.
Woo!
10 damage.
This whole episode is a whoof.
Yeah. He's a dumb bitch.
Fucking killing knocking out kids, killing zombies.
Yeah, you did it.
Barnacle boys. I run up and I inspect him.
Kill myself.
Okay,
Everett
I'm gonna
falls
hand
dead in the
you
street.
some good, like, I make you 10 good berries and you can heal 40 health.
Loot a real
Oh
corpse.
my god.
He may have some good stuff if he was fighting with his hands.
We'll loot a real corpse.
Just
Also,
eat
is the
all of the
captain
berries.
healed?
Yeah, I just fucking had a whole berry salad
Yeah,
right to my
nice.
fucking
I went
face.
life
Nice.
berry.
Life berry smoothies. We should market that. All right. I inspect le body.
I help you.
Oh, you
So wait,
really
wait a
want
minute,
to
so-
touch
tiny
that?
baby hands out of his butthole.
So this guy like claimed like vengeance on our captain. We just like Jujutsu Kaisen jumped him. I'm
Yes.
very confused.
I
Sworn
mean,
We
enemy.
didn't jump anybody.
He
He
jumped us.
It's a
Jumped
counter
us.
jumping. This is a
Yeah.
reverse
Oh.
jumping.
Hey,
jump
I didn't
antics,
hit him.
semantics.
Oh
I didn't
God.
do any damage to him, so it doesn't matter.
That's not for a lack of trying, my friend.
I
A
know.
lack
you
of
had a
skill.
gun.
Skill
Of
issue.
course.
You cast the spell gun.
That's my favorite Asian spell.
When I can't get there on range. Oh shit. Here comes the constables.
Okay, well, we can show
On
them we
guard.
just took an undead out.
Yeah.
Town guards do come running after hearing a blunderbuss and
Makes sense.
a spell.
My good men, summon someone from the church. We have an undead walking the streets. Well, I mean, he's kind of undead dead now,
Re-dead.
but dead again.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to touch him. He's kind of gross.
I'm fucking sorting through them
Yeah.
pockets.
As you're looking through it, his clothes are very long decayed, as seemingly as far as his skin is, where it's like falling off in some places and like loosely hanging onto his skeletal bones. But he's completely waterlogged from head to toe. That like he's even got barnacles on his rubber boots.
Ah, this man was drowned.
No shit, huh? Really?
The town guards look to Alex and sees him and you know the one with the sergeant stripe down his shoulder pauldron snaps a quick salute and says, "Sir, this individual matches the description of the reports of somebody walking out of the ocean."
I stand up, salute, and evening, Sergeant. Well, that's fucking terrifying, but it also kind of explains why he looks the way that he does. Did he hurt anybody on the way here?
No, reports from a local fisher bringing his boat in somewhere else upshore witnessed this. By the time you told people at the other gate, word was just getting out to dispatch and find the individual matching his description.
Ugh.
Well,
Did anything occur else that when he entered y'all's confines in space and assault you?
he did immediately attack. Luckily, our captain has been restored to full health by our lovely druid, but other than
got
that, nothing more than
berries.
just hatefulness.
Yes,
he seemed
hatefulness.
very angry at our Commodore.
Oh,
But
like
he sure could
sworn
fight, though.
enemies. Yeah.
Sure could throw those fists around.
We apologize for any collateral damage with the blunderbuss. We were trying to end this conversation as quickly as it started.
Not at all, sir. We apologize for not being able to keep the safe and peace of you while visiting this port city. Please allow us to maintain and cordon the area off. I will send one of my men off to get a priest.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'm going to inspect the body for any further clues as to who this man might be or why he has targeted our captain.
Very well, sir. I do not wish to impede upon your investigation. Have at it.
If you can summon a priest or a cleric with an animate to dead capability, I don't know if it's possible, but
How about a
it would
speak with dead?
speak
I
with
don't
dead.
know if you want to
Sorry.
animate him.
That's the one. That's you know what? There's a lot of spells swimming up in the old noodle. Speak with dead, if
The
possible.
wisdom score. Oh, we should have used speak. Fuck! I killed him.
I look at Prim and I'm like, why don't you just turn him? Turn the undead.
Gonna kill you a third fucking time.
I don't think I have turned undead.
Is she not the cleric yet?
I
How
only
many times
have
do I
a
have
little
to
bit of
teach
cleric.
Apparently,
Lesson.
she's working on it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You
kind of
want the
excited about
healer?
that.
I'm helping.
Oh,
Congratulations,
I thought they
You don't have
got
to
turned
heal just
undead
'cause
at
we're
first
dumb.
level.
I can heal pretty good now. I can cast a 5th level healing on no one.
Yeah, because you got those fancy feelers on you.
Wow.
You watched, okay?
I'll donate to the orphanage to have you never say that again.
Just
You
got a lot of
I hope it's
grippers.
fucking burned into your memory.
Okay, so do we see anything other
Looks
than
like a cleric showed up.
water?
A priest.
Yeah. So one of the other soldiers departs, comes back with a priest, wearing fine regalia, sapphires adorned on like a necklace, on like a circlet. It walks up with the town's guard, sees you all, gives a bow and says, "Queen's blessings to you all this evening." Sees Alex, gives kind of a lower bow, and and a queen's blessings to you, sir. I was requested of assistance for a undead.
I returned the same bow and sentiment, and I said, yes, we were recently attacked by this undead, and curious if you have a speak with dead capability spell. We would like to know some answers. Why the captain was attacked?
Very well, sir. At once I will comply with the request. Let me fetch my incense. The priest reaches down to the belt pouch, pulls out a couple sticks, motions to this guard. The guard walks over to the oil lantern, pulls out what looks like a fuse out of his pocket, uses the flame from the lantern, lights the fuse, comes over, gives it to the priest. The priest lights each one of his incense sticks, goes over to the undead, and begins casting Speak with Dead. Within a couple seconds, the corpse kind of reanimates itself, the eyes fling open, the jaw kind of corrects. You see this tongue kind of slime itself back into position as it considers the surrounding area, and the priest motions to you quietly, like open hand, have at it, as it holds the incense near the corpse.
I whisper to the captain, sir, I think we have 3 questions. What would you like to ask?
You hear the priest go and shows you 5.
5 questions.
Really?
The high level priest
Sorry.
shit.
The D&D reference. Sorry.
We'll just ask him 4 and then walk away.
Shit, does this count as a question?
So mean.
Does this count as a question?
Yes.
How many questions do we get? All right, Captain, you're on the spot.
Why did you attack me?
Why? You guys are the ones who had questions. You fucking do it.
You have my mantle.
What fucking mantle?
He points to your mantle of spell resistance. That is my mantle.
Oh, well,
Bone finders keepers.
You don't
Why
need
not?
it anymore.
Losers
yeah,
undead.
you're dead. It helps me more than it helps you.
Any more question?
We gotta ask him questions. What's your favorite color?
Hmm.
Purple.
Oh, good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Did the fish nibble on you while you were in the ocean?
No, that's. God damn you. Who revived you? You're not just a dead dude.
I have a vengeance that will bring my soul back to reclaim my mantle and my mace.
Where's your
Oh,
mace?
we sold it.
Oh god, is he gonna take vengeance on some rando?
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh God, we gotta dismiss this guy and bind his soul to the ash plane, so we can eventually meet him again.
Just send him to rest peacefully. Oh my god.
No, just give him the ash to
No.
mouth.
Oh,
We drowned him for a reason. Were you,
you
the
hurt
one that
children.
we?
Please stop talking.
Were you the one that we put the cannonball and dropped you in the water?
Did we do that?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
I feel like this has
Random.
been 5 questions.
Yeah, I feel like we're out of questions.
This was the last question, as it immediately like slumps back down into a loosey-goosey, wet, noodly mess.
Gross.
My good priest, thank you. The Queen's blessing upon you in your service. Is there any way to dismiss this man's soul and send him to rest so that he does not come back again with an oath of vengeance?
I don't know have much experience with an undead soul that lingers in this life with such vengeance. I do believe, from what I understand from texts, in about a day's time, the soul will find another body, regain, and again track you down for having this cloak, or you're tracking down the poor individual who has its mace. There's a, if I recall, a very high-level spell might be able to return its soul to the afterlife and prevent its return upon this plane.
Which is
Wait,
Dude.
what about just like, is the curse or cloak cursed or something?
Perhaps it is. I would suspect that'd be one way that the soul is able to track.
Sounds
both
like a
the
way
soul-
cheaper way to
yeah.
get rid of this fucker.
Yeah, and
You would have
not.
to find its mace as well.
Would we have to?
You definitely see an air of questioning and like nervous look now on the priest.
Yeah,
Yes, we would. I stand up straight.
I didn't
Yes,
say
we would. It's
I
our
just
duty.
have to.
The off-duty priest. He can tell us. You a cop?
Hey, you can
You're
go
legally
find,
required
you
to
can go
tell
find
me.
the mace priest.
What was your question, Ard?
I looked at the priest and was like, you can go find the mace.
That's no.
He's
you don't
got a job to do here.
task priests. You don't just randomly task other people like they're ship hands.
Okay,
Time
so
throw
what
money
should
at him.
we do?
He didn't seem that hard to kill, so maybe just fuck it. We just.
Yeah, but he's gonna find another body, and if the next body is better,
that
we
one
might
of
have a hard
giant
time.
Creatures.
Well, at a certain point, he's gonna get tough enough where I'm just gonna give him back his thing, and then we'll be done.
Is that how you want to handle this?
I mean, you
But I'm
could
not gonna do
just
it
give
right
him the
now.
mantle.
He can suck my ass in his dead body right now. He ain't getting shit.
That's my man right there.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't be the captain of this crew if you didn't have that mindset.
Why don't we just get the cloak decursed?
Fuck him and the cloak he rode in.
Priest, my good priest. Can you see if the cloak is cursed? The mantle?
I may be a competent priest of the Queen's service. However, that is not a spell or service that the Church of Nathar can provide. You're going to have to find a specialty shop.
Seems like something you guys should be able to do.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, any recommendations for specialty shops?
He gives you the name of a curio shop and an enchanter shop here within Foyle.
2 separate shops, curio and enchanter.
Yep, a curio shop and an enchanter shop.
Sounds like a problem for tomorrow morning. It is late. We saved a bunch of crazy children. Went to a different plane. 3 out of the 7 of us are covered in ash, and this dead body needs to be disposed of. I thank you all for your service in defense of the Netherian Empire, and we shall bid you adieu.
That's right, so we'll have him buried back in a deeper grave. Have a good night, sir. Commodore? Colonel?
Oh, how dare you!
Have a good night.
What?
He said Commodore and then Colonel. It's Colonel and Major.
Well,
What?
technically it's
Would be Colonel and Captain.
technically to them it's just Colonel and Sir.
Yeah.
No, I meant for didn't Slate get captained? Paperwork?
Yeah, but I'm not a major. I'm just a
God.
captain because I have a boat.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Fishing
thought you
boat,
got
yeah.
papers from the Netherian Empire in the port of Bonn.
No. It's
You
not a
think he
thing
would
I'm
care
also
about
after.
that?
What are they gonna do? I have a boat.
I am the
You're not.
captain now.
You're not a captain. I have a boat.
As much as I like the Empire, I'm not looking to become.
The Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not looking to gain rank or anything like that.
Totally understandable. I don't necessarily think that I am. I just like the doors that it opens for me, especially with this artificer who could replace and I wiggle my fingers, replace my hand. But kind of like these guys. They hate slavers as much as we do, and at least they've taken some pretty positive action on this stuff. So I guess that's where my affinity stands.
You seem to like the Netherians.
I seem to like their responsiveness to hanging pirates and slavers.
I mean, you helped them before they even started that, right? Like your
That
whole
was
tree
for
thing was
science. That was for science because nobody
an
else could do
anonymous
it.
gifter. Thank you
bothered
so
me.
much. 5 tier 1
So I
subs.
made
That's
a name
really
for myself
sweet.
doing something that nobody else could do because they all said it was impossible because they're not smart enough. But whatever.
Wow.
I mean, you know. All right.
Yay.
Getting fucking drunk. Not you.
Yes, let's get drunk.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Well, we get to.
I'm still full of ash.
Yeah, let's go
Starting
take
to itch.
baths and we'll meet back down here. Let's go, let's get a swanky hotel.
Yeah, how much swank this place got? Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, on
Listen,
a scale from 1 to swank,
1 to swank. We're going full swank.
like Hillary
Full-
Swank.
No aristocratic swank, but there is wealthy swank.
Alright, how many GP a night is that?
That, my friends, is a 3 gold a night for a stay at the wealthy inn.
So that's,
I'm gonna give them more money for
Yeah.
extra swank.
How much are you
Why?
gonna give them?
They
There's
will
no
give
extra.
you an attendant. They will bring you hot, warm meals and or a choice of beverages to your room.
See?
You get
More
the room.
swank.
You get the room with the copper tub. They bring heated water. They have soap. They have the brushes of the finest horse hails.
Soap.
Oh my god,
You
I
guys
can make.
didn't- You guys
So,
didn't even see if
Birch-
that was included before giving them money.
Birch, you put up
I'm just
15.
turning into your fathers.
Birch, you put up 15. I'll put up 15.
Dude, my
and
dad's
that's
dope.
18 for the night and 12 for the extra swank.
Yeah, and
what-
the cool thing about the tub is I can make gin in it.
Oh,
I just
God.
want a regular bath.
No
Oh my
fucking
God.
toilet hooch.
That's what I'm
Hey,
gonna do.
will they bring me somebody to fight as well?
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, and I was about to turn this off.
I was almost.
Kind of.
I was
funny.
almost happier with it before you said fight.
But yeah,
Like,
I don't
The
think.
establishment
somebody
says
at
they do
home,
not
you know.
partake in that kind of services. However,
Mhm.
they do recommend a bar that's not too far from here that you go down to the basement, and they are known to host a maybe nightly fight.
All right, but
Dude,
That
there,
sounds
Garcon.
fun.
Bring me a
Right.
pour I can fight.
we need
Oh my
baths.
God.
We need meals. We need at least the pregame. before we go to this basement establishment. I'm all for it, but we
I'm
need to clean
going
up.
to bed. I saw an eldritch horror. Our captain got jumped. We reverse jumped that guy. Apparently, his soul is coming back. I'm making gin in my tub and then going to sleep.
Totally
Ooh.
fine.
I'd like
My
a
mind
bath
was
and then I'll watch
expanded.
Arn fight some people tonight.
Yeah.
Why not?
My mind was expanded. My sister watched me get tentacle raped. I mean, it's a good day for me.
While we do all this, that's a short rest for me, so I can have all my wonderful things back before this fight. So, yes.
All right,
let's
so
do
Birch
this.
is staying in the confines of his swank palace.
Bedtime.
Yeah.
Captain, are you coming down to the pub after this, or are you gonna stay?
No, I'm fucking going to bed.
And then
I got the shit punched out.
oh, that is true. You did have the berry punch salad. Heavy
Yeah.
on the punch.
Yeah.
And then Slate, are you coming with, or are you gonna stay here?
No, my attendant will be very busy making lime juice.
More limes, knave. Please, sir, my hands are cramping.
Make
Use
it
your
some
toes.
Tom Collins.
I need Alex to make a juicer if this world doesn't already have one.
Toe
If this
my
do-
limes,
yeah,
knave.
you know what? I've been thinking about it since that episode. I
Even
served
even
Tom
a hand
Collins.
juicer.
Hey,
It'll be a manual. You have to put it down and twist. But
No.
yeah, that's
I'm
there.
still waiting on my my jug of endless alcohol.
Mayonnaise.
It's gonna take me a little while to reconstruct that, and I don't want to fuck up Prim's flask, so I gotta find another enchanted endless, flask. I don't want to fuck up her coffee mug.
Yeah, you already made mine say,
Motivationally
kick
wonderful
ass.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this, bitch. Yeah.
5 gallons of mayonnaise.
All right. Well, I guess Prem, myself, and
Ah, fuck.
Arn are gonna go after bath, dinner,
Yeah,
drink. We'll go fight. Watch the fight. We will watch the fight.
yeah, we're gonna
then-
watch him fight, and then we'll go
Prem, I
sleep.
can annoy you with, my new talents, and you can tell me all about, becoming a cleric.
Sure.
Who's going to the fight, or anybody putting money on Zarn?
Yeah,
I am.
I've
I'll
spent
put,
enough on donations. I'm good.
you spent enough on the children, and I'll try to make it back. I'll put 300 down on him. Gold.
Good gravy.
If this establishment allows me to bet that much.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah.
But
You are
You're in the swanky district.
I was gonna say we're in the fucking swanky place that recommended a place for underground boxing. Like the aristocrats are betting there.
Swanky district.
Well, then that means I can throw down a lot of gold then.
Well, how much do you want me to throw down for you?
So I will say this to give you guys some context. Once you guys all meet up and arrive down there and whatnot, you guys get into the crowd and see that yes, they will indeed do fighting tonight, and that this bar is in the basement of another wealthy establishment. That yes, there are fine clientele here. They immediately recognize and immediately know that they have the gray bullet in their presence.
Oh
Yay!
no! I thought we did that in the port of Bond.
Yeah, and it's both Nathair. And we're on the same island, remember? We just
No,
bring out
rumors
around
travel-
town.
Yeah, rumors travel fast.
Hell
like wildfire.
yeah.
They know me.
What
Yeah, you're
Came in
famous.
disguise.
are our odds profitable?
5 to 9.
I don't know what that means, Rob. Are they profitable?
It means that if you were to bet 100 gold, you will only win like 55.
So I would walk away with 155.
Sounds profitable.
Sounds profitable.
Oh, fuck.
If he wins.
If he wins.
Ooh, these
Arn,
guys
how
are
much-
tougher.
How much are you putting down, Arn?
Or easier.
We're gonna go $2,000.
All right, so I put down 2,300. 3 of mine, 2 of his. 2K of his, 300 of mine.
Good gravy.
What? Mother. Arn's putting down $2,000 and you're putting down 300.
Yes, but I'm placing the
Okay.
bet for him, or is he allowed to bet on himself?
He absolutely is able to bet on it.
Oh, I thought we still had to do that dumb shit where somebody else puts the bet down for him. Well, fuck that. You do your own thing. I'm putting 300 down.
Okay, then I'm gonna put 2K down.
Can we snap cut to me like bouncing a rubber ball off the wall, and a still of bathtub gin is slowly being.
You're just
Or
marinating in gin.
I'm just like, no, I'm not in the still.
I don't know.
Oh my
Marinate.
god.
Ah,
There's a very nervous, very confused attendant in the corner of Slate's room with a lime, just like questioning their life, where they
more
are.
lives, sir.
I should have went to college.
Not true. When he tastes that fucking lime juice he made, he'll be so proud.
You're
But
gonna let
he's
him
not at
have
that.
some?
He's not at that point now. Like the montage isn't
We'll get
over.
there.
That's like when we snap back to that after Arn wins.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
Captain, who's in your room?
He's just
You like to know.
sleeping.
Fucking,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
just, I don't know, I'm sleeping. Whoever the fuck's in there is in
There's
there,
just
yeah.
a purring sound.
Comfy
No.
captain. He's got his favorite yarn ball.
All right. Yes, in my
Mr.
mind's eye-
Jiggums is in my
I got-
room.
Okay.
Oh.
I gotta ask, Bridge,
What?
what botanicals are you steeping?
To
Oh,
make gin.
What
that's
kind
a
of
good-
herb you got?
Oh yeah, because
Ooh,
I
the
have
herb.
I have my pouch where I can pull out any spice I want.
Because you're unpredictable and creative.
Is he making gin or is he making explosives?
Fuck yeah.
Explosive.
A
Anarchist
tub
gin.
full of Molotov cocktails.
Good news, everyone! It's pure ethanol.
Is that the Hayward's handy spice pouch?
Yes. So I guess it'll be like some cardamom, some star anise, some juniper.
Clove. You gotta have clove in there.
You gotta have junipers.
Gotta have.
Yeah.
juniper.
Mother.
Yeah, gotta have junipers. Go put some cloves, and then the last one will be allspice.
Meth.
Ooh, well-rounded, balanced.
That is a full-bodied Bergstrom
That is a.
brew.
So you're sitting in gin mash. And
No, I'm not
the
sitting.
vapor-
What? Who put me in the mash?
You
Oh,
said to
throwing
sit
a
in.
ball at the wall.
I said I was
I could've
sitting
sworn
next
that's
to
what you
it.
said.
I was sitting next to it. Shannon was just like, so you're just in a tub, just spooning
that's
gin
what
onto
my
your
brain
body.
did.
Mash.
No, no,
That's
You're
how
just
you move on
vibing, you know?
From mash.
Yeah, no.
They
I'm
did
just-
the Bergstrom mash.
So how
Yeah.
are you
What
capturing
a
it?
lot of booze.
How am I capturing it? Slowly. Next question.
Oh,
Got 'em.
I
You
love
just have
it.
Big
gin
questions
vapor
get
just
vague
escaping
answers.
into your room.
No. Oh, okay. So you want like a real answer, right?
Right, because it's a large open copper tub. Yeah.
Yeah. So, my pet mouse is stretched out over the top of the tub,
What the
making
fuck?
a water trap.
Oh, I thought he was only like 6 ounces.
Hey, you forgot about it. You know how thin you can stretch thin ounces? Down
I
to
do.
near atoms.
Yeah, you talk about the most malleable metal out there, gold. Like, imagine how thin you could get water.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon is confused.
Yeah.
I don't
Science.
I love when
know.
you look at the monitor like that and you're like, what
I
the
don't
fuck
want
are
to
these
know what the
idiots
fuck
doing?
you guys are doing in
I'm
this
science man.
in tub
Malleability.
to this poor mouse.
The sea of electron.
He doesn't feel it. He doesn't feel pain. Somebody drank him once.
I was gonna say, didn't that kid reduce his mass in half?
I think
Yeah.
it was an otter.
It was an otter. Just
was a-
slurped him up, and then he
Same thing.
dumped himself in the water, made himself big
Otter
again.
child.
He's a good man.
Good mouse of mice and men.
Mhm.
Arn, it's time for your fight check.
Yay!
Give me
Story
your-
progression.
On
Give me the
to
aesthetics,
Lovely
give me the
house.
acrobatics, and then give me a roll of your constitution with a bonus equal to your largest hit die.
Oh God.
Constitution of a D.
Come on, Constitution.
There you go.
Whoop.
Give me a D20 with that. Perfect. 16.
Uh-oh.
Arn,
Yo.
fight begins against your opponent.
Oh.
You
no.
try to do your signature move where you dart quickly across the ring and get him into submission. However, he's quicker than you.
Oh shit.
His
Nothing
first
personal,
punch
kid.
hits. It's a decent punch. However, as soon as you drop a punch into his breadbasket, he immediately crumples, and you have him on the ropes for the rest of the match. And you ultimately win.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey,
Choke him out, bitch.
he did it.
So you said
Gay
it's
roll.
55 per 100 down?
I've already done the math.
You're so good to us. You're so good to us.
I have a site that I can go to and put in the odds that I understand it and shit out the fractional odds that
You dirty boy.
you all should kind of maybe get if you're good at math, and then I could just do the calculations of gold.
Neat.
And that's your guys' profitable night.
Congrats, guys.
Woo.
Good fight, Arden.
Thank you. I am now halfway there.
On your chub or what?
It is
For
now the
my-
morning of the 6th of Cochlear, 1572.
For my tattoo.
Oh, yeah?
Prem, how much gold do you have? Because you put 700 down on an orphan like you were gonna fucking buy it.
I was donating to the orphanage, not
but
buying children.
I know, sis, but that's a fat donation and we don't get tax write-offs. How
That's
much money do you have?
fine. I don't carry it all on hand, but that's what I had on me at the time, and then the rest is on the ship. And it's hard-earned cash. Why do you need to know?
Because I don't like you being poor.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Fine. Whatever. Also, I feel bad because I'm going to talk to you copiously for a long time about my new abilities and you're going to get really bored. And I just feel like, I give you
The money would have been better spent on alcohol.
Yeah, I could just get you drunk and you can just nod and giggle.
If you get me one of those fancy drinks that they sometimes do at these bars, then I
burnt
will
syrup?
listen raptly.
I will feed you fancy drinks until you fall off your stool.
Oh, and
It's
after
the
my
morning, so I
fight,
say,
definitely
does
get a
somebody
drink.
say fancy drinks?
He sneezes in his tub full of hooch and,
And
says,
then
someone's talking about me.
I start like sloshing a water skin in everyone's face.
Oh, what's that smell like?
Who's excited?
I
Rob, are there any fancy drinks?
Yeah, I'm showing you a fancy drink, Prim.
Not your bathtub drink.
He's
Bath gin.
bathtub gin.
Gel gin.
Just feed me the mash.
am. Yeah.
I
Put the mash in my mouth.
Capturing it in his little mouse, he hasn't really, condensed it and distilled it a couple of times, but it's gin.
Unfiltered gin.
Oh.
Cloudy gin.
Ooh, yes.
Actually, very good.
Can't tell if there's a bunch of lime juice in it.
No.
Also, cloudy lime juice.
Does that mean that your
separate
mouse is
hotel room.
drunk?
No. It just means that now, instead of a water mouse, he's a gin mouse.
It's a perpetual existence.
That has no effect on his
Gin rat, gin rat, gin
existence.
rat.
Gin rat.
He doesn't have water kidneys, so he has
I
nothing to
don't
filter
fucking
out.
know.
Doesn't have a blood alcohol content. He is
Yeah.
blood alcohol.
Gin
Yeah.
mouse, gin rat.
Hit him with the gin rat attack.
Poor mouse.
The gin ratatouille.
Instead of a gin Ricky, you got a gin ratty.
Oh my god. With some very rough ingredients.
It's a rat. You know the one.
Oh, Gin Rat. Gin Rat. Oh.
Rat is short for Raffu.
Oh my god. Now I'm looking up a gin Ricky.
Matthew McConaughey.
I think you need lime juice for that.
You do need lime juice for a gin Ricky?
Oh. You guys need to meet up in the
yeah.
hallway real quick.
Oh yeah.
a gin and tonic.
We found
lime-
something Slate will drink copious
No,
amounts
you-
Oh
of.
my
It's
god.
not a gin Ricky, it's a lime Ricky.
Yeah, Jim Ricky.
The
Can you
gin
give me a
ratty.
gin Ricky? It's a gin on gin with tonic water.
Hmm.
You mean a gin and tonic? No, I want
That's
double
not what I
gin.
asked for.
Double the
tonic,
gin with
you
a
rube.
splash of tonic.
And put it in a mouse.
Yeah,
It's a drink of
How we
gin.
drink this out of
garnished-
the finest rodents.
the finest rodent.
Is that a mouse?
Oh my god. All right, what are we doing?
We've told you. We've been spouting it for minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gin.
That.
You see the orphanage down the street is changing and gets signed.
Buy one, get
Close.
one free.
What?
No
Buy one,
vacancy.
get one free.
Yeah, but
Primrose's home of wayward children.
Oh!
Mm.
Oh!
wow, way to suck.
just has a giant sign. It's got Prim with her arms out.
Come, all you who are welcome.
Help
all
wanted.
you wayward children.
Kids
Shannon is
wanted.
crying or laughing. I can't tell.
It's both at the same time.
Oh,
That's not whose fucking kids are these.
thanks.
There's a
Yep,
little
both.
small hole that says child receptacle.
It's a
What
drop
the
box, like a safety
Deposit
deposit
child.
box,
You
but for
take
children.
such a nice thing and make it bad.
Don't worry, they have another dish. Leave a kid, take a kid.
It's just like a little birdhouse on a post with 3 babies in it.
Checks out.
Yay.
You have done a very good thing.
Do not let us besmirch it.
Yeah, real talk. You did a
Going
great
on,
thing.
I'm besmirching.
Does that give? Does that?
Besmirching the gin rat?
Does
Don't
that?
let
Does
me
that
walk by
inspire
it
her?
after- Don't let me walk by it when we're going back and pee on the wall.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you're
mean.
gonna try to choke out one of them
Yeah.
kids, you
Would not do
degenerate
that.
fuck.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
mean thing to do.
That's why I said don't let me do it.
You,
No, I'm not gonna let
you're
you
the one
do
who
that.
doesn't let.
Self-control, you dumb fuck.
Got him.
Yeah.
Arn self-control.
Okay,
Impossible.
so we drank, he fought and won, and then we go back to the inn and sleep.
Oh yeah, that night we sleep, and the next morning
Good.
we wake up to gin rat.
Gin rat.
Mm,
Well, Bridgestorm is
rat.
trying to share Gin Rat, and by the time he gets out to the street, the orphanage is changing its sign, and the talk on the town is of some horror that was going on at the noble's house outside of town. Name of noble found dead. Some eldritch horror was
Ah.
banished, but then, like, the tale at that point, it's banished, was fought and killed. Lead into
God.
the woods. The woods are now haunted. Children were rescued, however, was definitely
Oh,
part of it.
okay.
as
Our
it's
pets.
connected
Heads are
to the
falling.
orphan.
We could have had a house.
We could
No.
investigate this. This sounds
We
important.
have enough
We should
properties.
probably
We live on the
ask.
sea.
like what the viceroy found in the house. At least we can go. We have
Well,
enough
Let's
hold to
go.
ask. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
More than enough rank between the peoples here. Between the fucking philanthropist of the goddamn island, you know, Prim, the fucking
Foyle.
colonel, and the other fucking nerd.
Dude, wait till once Captain What's His Nuts hears about how nice you are to children. Ooh, he's gonna be all over you. He's gonna love you.
Oh yeah, folks.
I don't think he will because he's in Durgan and this is Nathair.
Yeah,
Also,
Give it
I
six-
didn't
give it 6
do
months.
it for sex. I did it because I wanted to make
Yeah,
the
and that
kids
will
more
make it-
comfortable.
You
That
did
will
it
make
because you
him
love
love you
babies,
all the
and guess
more.
how you get more babies?
What the
Give
fuck,
him to the
guys?
orphanage.
She's gonna
I-
do it for the Durgans. I'm just
So-
waiting on it.
Here, let me rephrase everything I said. You did a nice thing, and that captain likes when people do nice things, and good news travels fast. That was all I was saying, not the
Oh, okay.
babies
So
thing.
we pulled a Masked Maiden crew version of what you said.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
fucked it up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
We
yeah.
masked-
All right,
we
to the
unmasked that
viceroy.
Wait, to the viceroy or to the fucking
Viceroy.
house?
The viceroy.
Why?
We want to see what he found.
I want to go to the house and see what they found.
Well, then
Yeah,
go
let's go to
go
the
lose
house.
another hand. I don't know.
To
Like
the Viceroy.
to the viceroy. As I clutch my
The
one good
Viceroy's
hand
closer,
with my
at
robot
least.
hand. I'm not gonna lose you.
Don't lose it then.
I don't know how
To the
you could.
Viceroy's
It's
manor.
attached.
I love
Coming
it.
in, you don't even have to give your name to the hallboy. He automatically recognizes the major, the sir, and the party of officers from the Masked Maiden. Immediately, without question, brings you all in, steps past the waiting merchantmen outside with their ledgers and whatnot, immediately opens up the door and goes, Sir, Major Mask, Sir Alex Burton, and officers of the Masked Maiden. As you hear from inside, like, of course, bring them in. They need to know about this too.
Oh,
As you guys
Oh.
walk into the
Mr.
office,
Breeze.
you see the captain of the guard from last night. You see the viceroy has bags in his eyes. You see a plate of food on his desk of what looks like breakfast. And they're poring over documents. He says, please close the door behind you all. This concerns the house and the findings that the captain found.
So Viceroy, you don't look well. Do you need to pick me up?
How about some unfiltered gin?
I did not get much sleep last night. When the first patrol reports of what they found reached me, I have been up ever since then.
If you would allow, and I walk around his desk and I put a hand on his shoulder, and for the sake of goodwill, I cast 5th level Cure Wounds.
Does that remove exhaustion?
I don't know
I
if
think
it
you
does.
would need like restoration or something.
I could cast lesser, but no,
It
I
doesn't-
cast Greater Restoration, the level 5 spell. Sorry.
Oh.
I could
And that takes
do
away
that.
exhaustion.
It does. It takes away 1
Cool.
level of exhaustion.
You see him like come back to life, fresh-eyed, bushy-tailed, as he stands up a bit straighter, takes a full breath of air, and says, thank you, Sir Burton.
You are very welcome, Viceroy. Thank you for your support in what we do. And I return to the crew on the other side of the desk.
Thank you. It is most alarming of what we found. You were right that their buying agent and his thugs had cleared out. From what we could tell, they had been pilfering from the manor for quite some time. And we did find the lady of the house and her husband, technically, by all accounts, still tenants in the house. However, the condition was horrifying. Captain, if you would like to repeat what you found. The captain looks over, as you guys all look over to the captain. He's, got his hat down, and he's kind of like standing there with, one of his corporals behind him. And his eyes are like swollen and whatnot, but he also looks kind of pale, and he goes, well, we were doing a thorough search of the manor. Upon reaching the second floor, we encountered a banshee that flew out through the door of the lady's room. After fighting off the banshee, I lost one of my men. Further investigation, the lady and the man of the house were both locked inside their rooms in quite a state of decay. However, the man was so far gone that he was practically in a zombified state. The lady of the house, however, she was something more. She was with child, but not of this earthly realm child. She had 3 tentacles sprouting from her swollen belly.
Oh. She was. Oh, the elder brain attempted to reproduce.
You almost you immediately see the corporal like go. And,
I've seen this in an anime once.
Oh no.
I got tentacle raped as well. My
the
sister
vice
watched the
kind of
whole
like
thing.
Gross. Stop saying that.
Yeah,
That's
stop.
not.
The right
It's
one.
not a fun way to hear it.
the viceroy kind of like leans on his desk for like support and looks over it, and he's collecting himself too, and he goes, "This is an assumption. However, continue, Captain." Then you see the captain like steady his will, and he goes, "Well, we were able to dispatch of all three from the manor.
Mhm.
The bodies are still there, and we sent Sir Heckler and one of our surgeons there to vivisect and ascertain to the child. We are condemning the place, and as once we have completely cleaned it out of any last remaining valuables and or ledgers and anything that might need to go to next of kin or that the city can make of value in a estate sale, we will be demolishing the manor and sealing the Endergroff underneath.
I do have a request.
Yeah, the Viceroy looks up and says, "You may make it, Sir Burton."
The Undercroft, the ruins that were mined, I do believe that they are far too dangerous to be exposed to the public or to simple adventurers. I do believe that they need to be controlled by the Empire. However, for the capability and the research and the potential that is in there, I ask that it is put under a significant and heavy guard, but that we are continued the allowed ability to study where that teleportation capability goes. There is
Sir
another.
Burton, in your learned experience, do you believe that that entity could return through the same gate?
I believe that it is entirely possible, but I will tell you because that thing lived in my head, and I point to Prim and Slate and the rest of the crew, and I say lived in our head for more than a minute, which was far too uncomfortable, but its only desire was to leave this plane of existence. And the moment that we found out that we could, it immediately evacuated this plane of existence. I do not believe that it has any desire to return here. The reason I say to keep it under lock and key and guarded is we don't know where all of those teleportation addresses lead to. I do believe that there is a way to disable the teleportation device simply by maybe, removing the statue, tipping the statue over. We encountered that issue when we went to a different plane of existence where we had to kind of rebuild the teleportation apparatus. It may be, we may be possible. I don't know, but there's just too much to be learned from it to bury it under stone. And whoever buried it under stone last time didn't keep it enough of a secret for a extraplanar being to hunt it out.
Do you also know there's a dragon on this island?
And that too.
The Viceroy immediately goes shock surprise, and the captain even like, what? And the Viceroy looks over to you, Slate, and goes, and how did you come across that?
I didn't. Well, we didn't. But I know it's here. Along with a bunch of other shit you probably don't want to hear about, so.
Do
Bye.
we know the age of this dragon? What color of a dragon?
I didn't see it. I just know it's here. It is about a mile or less from that house.
And that house is more than 6 miles away from the city, so even if the dragon had a lair here, we're not feeling its effects.
Oh wait, did we feel any effects walking towards that house? Like, did we see any?
I don't think any of us did.
I'd like to
No.
take a minute and think about it. Like, if we had.
Nope. You guys spent enough hours out in the woods around it too, and didn't feel any unique effects to the area.
Figured I'd let you know before I forgot about it.
Like, you mentioned the dragon and you mentioned Faye.
Oh, yeah, there was some, Faye.
There's elementals and fiends too.
And fiend,
And,
there's an abyssal or something too.
Were you only sensing it because we were near the teleporter, maybe?
Now, it wouldn't sense the other planes.
Hmm.
well,
So something may have come through previously.
no, it has to be
What's the
there.
radius on that?
It depends where I am.
Well, we were
Oh.
underground.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
about a mile.
So within a mile, but it's got to be active, not like traces of, but
On this plane of
actively within.
existence, yeah.
On this plane of
Mm.
existence.
It's like fiends, undead, a dragon, elementals, aberrations.
Right,
We're
right,
there.
right.
Well, I don't know what the Elder Brain counts as. Is
You
that an
got
aberration?
a slew of fucking shit over here.
Yeah.
We got problems on this island.
Viceroy nods and says, yes, Athenoid Island is well known for lots of its mystical magical fauna, gifted in the arts of illusionary magic and its ability to evolve and survive here. We have encountered the invisibores of whatnot that are native to this island. We are sure that the greater interior has more dangerous creatures, but a dragon is very concerning. But you did say you were underground and far enough away from the city that we shouldn't be any in danger here, right?
Unless you count that Rakshasa you have guarding the dock.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you hired him. I don't think you'd be sorry about it.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty decent
It's
guy,
probably
right?
okay. Well,
Yeah.
Dragons do fly, so
My harbor master is a demon.
could be.
Maybe.
I have
Unconfirmed.
a strong suspicion.
Unconfirmed, but
More than an inclination, but it didn't seem worth it. I mean, we hunted down slavers based off of a list.
yeah,
Rakshasa, but
you've
the guy's pretty fucking nice, so always cuts us deals on supplies.
yeah, and Gillingham you said got away, and then Isham, who bought one kid, is still somewhere here.
Yeah, they need to be swinging.
We need to find Isham, huh?
Short drop and a sudden stop.
Well, this is concerning because I only hired my harbor master 2 months ago to replace the old harbor master.
Maybe he removed the old harbor master? What were the conditions in which the old harbor master evacuated his position?
An illness that took him in the night.
Ah, well, Rakshasas are maybe an illness that do take you in the night. Shall we investigate? Our results speak for themselves.
Oh boy.
What information or evidence tipped you to my new harbor master is a demon?
I point to Sleet.
I kind of forget.
God fucking damn. Okay, guys, you know what? When I vouch for you, it's because I trust you and I need you.
No, like me, the player doesn't remember.
No, you use some kind of a sense thing, some kind of one of your abilities, and that's what popped. That's what, like, procced it.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing you do, and then we talked about it, and we got closer, and then we just decided, like,
Yeah, I kind of forgot
he
how I
kind of does
narrated
the right
it.
thing, you know what I mean? But realizing that he mysteriously replaced the last harbor master 2 months ago, it's kind of like, now he's foul play.
Oh. Come to think of it, it wasn't this city. I've been under a lot
you
of
meant
stress.
Van,
Maybe.
our last port.
Probably.
Oh boy. Well, I made the same mistake when it came to the names, so I get it.
Okay.
Dragon is out there though. I can totally 100% say that one
Yeah.
is out there.
What is out there?
Dragon.
Yeah, the
Molder.
dragon's out there. Okay, so we will get back to you on the detecting capability of demons within your port.
There isn't any. That was my fuck up. It's
Are
different
you
port.
fucking sure? Goddammit.
You know what? I do it now. I use my primeval awareness to see what's in town.
Does anybody have like
Do you sense
create
anything?
create effects for him? So there's like sparklers and shit going off in the background.
You sense undead.
There is
Again?
undead within a mile of here.
Oh, okay. So no demons at the port. We are within a mile of the port, right?
I can't imagine the city's very big.
Yeah, you're in the port city.
Right. So there's just undead. We did take out one of them last night.
Mm.
That's really not that concerning. That's like,
Depends what kind of undead. It could be a lich for all I know.
I know, right? He lives in the basement of the church. All right, so no demons in the port. Apologize about that one. We gotta sail back to Bond. We're gonna talk to that viceroy. That's on our to-do list.
Here's your kids back. Also, you have a dragon and an undead problem.
Yeah, let's prioritize here.
Very well. I will wait for Sir Heckler and the surgeon's report on the vivisection, and we will probably still demolish the manor and possibly start a forward outpost fortifying that location and begin hunting or scouting for possible dragon sighting. That is all I can
Smart.
promise you now, Sir Burton.
Also, undead in the town. Probably want to check that out. Make them finger
Did
guns.
see the report about a certain revenant soul that attacked the colonel last night. I believe we are in the process of burying that creature not too far. I would ask that on your return, if the grave has been disturbed, I would very much like to make use of your ability again, Captain Slate.
Neat.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a warm-up exercise for us. We should be good to go if it's the same body.
It's not guaranteed to be the same body.
No,
though.
he's.
No. True.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need,
So I again seriously can't stress it enough. Probably just because I'm, too curious for my own good. Please don't bury the Undercroft, please.
Lara
Outpost
Croft?
monitoring, watching the Undercroft.
Sir Burton, this is a very strenuous favor that you are asking me. I, of course, will wait for the report from Sir Heckler and the surgeon to make my final decision. However, you must realize that I will make the best decision to safeguard my citizens and civilians.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I keep saying please as a
Oh
request.
my god.
Requests can be denied. No expectations. I appreciate and I thank you so much for hearing me out. I'm sure that you have dealt with other artificers. It is a sickness that we have for the knowledge.
Don't put this on all artificers.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
all fucking
beyond you.
yeah, no.
Hashtag not all artificers.
Hashtag we fit a stereotype, and that's okay. We want to know more. That's why we do what we do.
He said
But
us
yes,
people.
And I'm gonna write down the name of the fencers for him so he can start tracking down in case we don't stay here much longer.
Yeah, I think we have to hit up a curio shop, and we got to hit up a enchanting shop. Maybe a little bit of time in town, depending on what the captain allows or the colonel allows us to do. But I'll check in. But I really do appreciate you considering the capability to lock it down, but don't destroy.
We shall see, Sir Burton. Now, if you please excuse me, we have some deliberations and more plans for logistics out there.
I
Carry
apologize,
on with the rest of
Viceroy.
your day.
In all of this talking, with your discoveries, we have not offered to help. Are there any tasks that you or requests that you would have of this?
I elbow him and we have shit to do.
Didn't we just help them figure out that they had an elder brain right next to their town?
We helped them violate their citizens' rights.
I kick him in the balls, nudgingly.
Okay.
You know.
Nudgingly.
Yeah. I give you like a quick
Nudge his balls.
I nudge his end these balls. End this for
Twist
Oh
his
hey.
balls.
grab his balls and nudge him.
That's a way to end our session. Nudge
Oh my
his
God, yeah,
balls.
that's it. That's it. Just grab the balls and nudge them.
Yeah.
My God, guys, end
It's
of
me,
session.
nudgy balls.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Great time.
Yeah. Fuck, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. That's it.
Whoa,
What the
don't
fuck?
tell me that's how much fun you had.
Ah,
So
just
much
kidding.
fun, you're done?
Yeah, just too full of fun.
Oh. Did I talk too much again?
No. If you
Ah,
talk
then
too much, I'll
don't
just
you.
say shut up.
True. I do trust you guys to shut me the fuck up.
He did
Mhm.
make a rat,
I
a
did
gin
just do
rat,
it.
so he's pretty happy.
I will tell everyone again for one last time. I got tentacle raped and my sister watched.
No,
Please
please stop
stop.
saying that. Like,
No, it just, you know.
No, see, here is
act-
the part where
yeah,
we tell
see,
you shut up, and
yeah.
you haven't
Yeah,
done
Stop.
it.
it's hit. This is now.
Remember that one
Yeah.
thing we told you not to say and you kept saying repeatedly? Please
Yeah.
stop. I put please on this one.
Oh,
That's a hente no one wants to read.
sugar on top.
All right. Well, good session. Quality.
Fantastic.
100% a D&D session.
Maybe
Good
we
night,
can
everyone.
bring those lost planar friends of ours from
Yeah,
the other port home. Maybe. I don't know.
guys,
Yes.
if you have a moment, I'm so excited about this, and it's super fucking meta, but we're done with the session. Can I tell you about what I gained from the Elder Brain?
Sure. Because I'm not going to know about it for the next 2 weeks.
No.
I'm gonna give you a
Yeah.
solid. Didn't ask.
I know you didn't.
Man, you
Fucker.
told me anyway.
I'm just super excited. So I was taking the temperature of the room. Anybody want to hear about it?
If you can make it quick.
Wow. All right.
It's
Hey,
already
man,
9
I'll stay
o'clock.
on here as long as you want to talk.
All right. So quickly, I learned my 18th level artificer. You can now attune 6 magic items at once.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. Okay. Exactly. But it get better. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Oh,
20 level artificer. You gain a +1 bonus to all saving throws per magic item you have attuned.
Hey.
If you reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can use your reaction to end your one of your artificer infusions, causing you to drop to 1 hit point instead of 0. I can do that 4 times right now. When I hit the next level, I can do it 5 times.
Oh,
I could just end an infusion and not die.
Nice.
I had
hopefully that comes in
plus-
clutch.
Yeah, no.
He's
If I
fucking
attune to
Voldemort.
If I
He's fucking
attune to all the
Voldemort.
shit I have in my inventory, I will be a +6 to every saving throw.
Yeah, but you're also lost 1 HP per level, and your wisdom throws are always at disadvantage now.
Wisdom. Okay, so I needed to ask you about that. Is it like a saving and a check?
No, just a wisdom saving throw will always be at disadvantage for the rest of Alex's life.
Fantastic. I was never wise to begin with.
Hmm.
And my
And of course-
constitution, you're right. It dropped from 13 to 14 to 13. So my constitution mod went from 2 to 1.
And now, everywhere Alex goes in the daylight, the people at the edge of his vision look like they have tentacle limbs.
Great.
It doesn't
That's
bother
healthy.
me, but
Yeesh.
every time I see it, I worry that it would cause permanent mental side effects to somebody who had watched their sibling be
Stop.
groped by tentacles. I didn't use the R word.
You're the only one that sees this, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened. to
So
you.
you're probably slowly getting more and more paranoid.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
What episode do we mercy kill Alex?
It's like
What episode are
Bloodborne.
we on?
At least 6.
+4.
Oh, I think this was session 69 that I've been part of. So
Nice.
there's that.
Nice.
Yeah, this was session 69 according to her episodes that she's got recorded.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Great. Love you guys.
Good
All of you. Thank you
session.
so much.
Bye bye.
I
Talk to y'all
love
later.
y'all. I'll
Bye.
miss y'all.
That was a lot of fun. We met an elder brain, and we saved some kids, and I got a orphanage named after me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I just wanted to help the kids, but that's sweet. And then we're in the Viceroy's good graces. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't know. They seem not happy with Alex's request, but that's okay. So hopefully next session will go smoothly. If not, we're here anyway. Have a good night, everybody.